Another game that shows a very over-elaborate intro, but shows hardly any gameplay. Hey everybody, welcome to Dragon Quest VI: Centaurs of the Starry Sky. My name is Yoshi41, and I will be your guide. Whatever. Anyways, we have the new log here, and oops, I forgot to change something quick. There we go. So the problem is, if I have it on one setting, it will have those lines all over the face. However, if I turn it to a different setting, it goes off. However, the game goes a little bit slower. So I'm gonna see which one I like better: the slowness of the cutscenes or the lines in the face. Because the lines in the face annoy the heck out of me, but the slowness of the cutscenes also annoy the heck out of me. However, the gameplay is normal if you just turn that on. Okay. Anyways, the character select screen. This is actually very, 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 very advanced. It's very precise. You got a lot of stars, male or female. And now since if this was a female talking right now, this would be a very weird voice. We're gonna have height. You got tallest, the smallest. Now technically, height has nothing to do with it. However, I go off about this. Yay, height. Now you have your hairstyle. You got bald to mohawk to buzz to weird buzz to a little more fro to completely hair growing out your head exploded to Dragon Ball Z, which I always love the look of Dragon Ball Z. And also you can do from normal to completely outrageous. And let's do blue. Not blue, do green. Green. Now you got the eyes, you got just lines to like weird shapes. Then you have your normal ones. Do that. That's always a good color. Let's do that color, and its eye color can give him red. Green to match. Let's give him actually blue. And his name, let's give him a fitting one. By fitting, I mean it's just going to go into the name after what the heck is talking right now. Yep, that should be good. And wings somehow kind of randomly come, and you fly off. Now, here will be the first example of why there are some issues with using the other system I use. You can see there's kind of a sputter. That'll happen way more as it goes on. I am so sorry about that. I wish I could fix that. But anyways, storyline. If you're there, say something. Show yourself. Thus do the voices of the mortals plead, ever hopeful of proof of our existence. For how long now have we watched over their realm? For how long have we Centaurs existed? Now here's the I do apologize for the spiders. Now, these spiders only happen in cutscenes like this. When we get to normal gameplay, it will be removed. So don't worry about it. If you feel like, oh no, this is going to happen all the time, it's going to be really annoying. You have come far, Yoshi. Now I'm going to skip the next two lines really fast, so just heads up. And that's basically talking about how now, if you don't get what's going on here, Agia is this dude who's talking to you. You are now being put in front of this little town here called Angel Falls, and you're now the guardian of it. And now we have these two people walking on the road. I want to get old. If you could ever like decide not to be old, well, that would be way more of a existence. And now we have ambush, a giant cucumber with a face and 2 drops of slime. Yes, what a very threatening sight to see. You don't want to see that. No, no, no. As a plan to attack. We're going to say loud to ambush innocent members of your flock. So technically, they'll call the flock of your people you're guarding And anyways, then you have to do your first intro battle. No, wait. We're not there yet. I'm jumping the gun. Sorry. Now here's your first battle. Your first battle is going to be impossible to lose. Can't flee. And you can examine them, preparing to attack. Huh, I never knew you could try to flee. Huh, there you go. You could flee. Be idiotic in trying to flee. But anyways, you gotta have the battle. They'll block your path every single time. Wow, critical hit. Wow, that's actually very random. Critical hits are when you normally do 3 times the amount of damage. Kind of like normal critical hits from Pokemon, if you are familiar with that kind of system of critical hits. Now, I have no clue what the ratio is, but that's very that's a very weird battle. I've done like a lot of practice trying to see how this works. And number 1, never had a drop for the cucumber. Number 2, never had a critical hit. And number 3, never got someone to flee. Never tried to flee too. See, Grandpa, there's angel holes up ahead. Honestly, I don't believe my own tongue. Yeah. Not only to be glad to say, Grandpa, the Guardian will be here to watch us. Nothing could ever happen to us. Benevolent Yoshi, thank you for protecting us on our journey. And she'll give off this weird looking sea? I don't know what you want to call it. Well, they'll give you a name, but it looks just like blue swirl. Benevolence. It's kind of like, comes from the word benevolent, which means nice, or your attitude. And the duty of the Celestials is to carry them up to a tree. The sky. Never, that plot point made no sense either. Now, he's got way bigger wings than you do, because he's more in charge. Then you fly up in the sky, and somehow the clouds change. And then you fly over this random area over here, which turns out to be a big, huge building in the sky. And we'll sooner or later get a zoom out. And see, this is the basically side shots, or lost cameramen. One of the two. And you have basically the showing of the observatory. There it is, all its full glory. If anyone of you played Fortune Street, you should recognize the song coming up next. It's the exact same music. They just took the exact same music and put it in the game. Changing the north style, you should find the giant hall. You see, so AKA go north, you find the Great Hall. Now basically you'll get your basic instructions here. Walking around is this. X, use your menu. I've got L and R rotate the camera. Since I only have one button that can rotate the camera, that might well a problem. And let's do a heal you for freeness. No, excuse me, I'm gonna adjust my controls here. Y is the story. That's pretty good for now. Actually, I've got no... Oh, whatever. Anyways, it says go north and you'll find the hall. Now you can actually kind of explore this place. You'll find stuff. You can see the sun shields. No. You make fun of me? No choice. It's tough behavior. I have no clue what you just said. Now, this is annoying me. I wish I could rotate the camera back. Door's locked. Door's locked. There you go. One door one opens here. Random people you can talk to. This is a save point. Save here. And to make sure it actually saves, because this is the first time I actually gotten this far. I walked around before, goofing off. Oh. I pressed the wrong button. And that's how you leave. Well, poo. Well, be back. And there you go. It works. I ever had a doubt about saving, it's gone now. By accident. Anyways, we probably should get going. The Great Hall is to the Great Star, so actually go north. Go up around here and then back up a floor. You wish to know about the Great Hall? It's up that way. If you're completely lost, you can always talk to that dude. Come out here, you can just take a shortcut this way. Now you'll be coming back here a few times, and then later, actually, come back here. I want to read the bookshelves. You'll learn throughout this game you really want to read bookshelves. Beginning, the Almighty created mortal kind. Later came the Celestials. Long lifespan, the graceful wings, and the wild part of the heads all bear testament to their vast superiority. Give them the mighty, but the store of the weak, fools, rulers who already guide and perfect them. That gives a little more backstory why the heck the Celestials were made. Now you can't get over here from here because I'm an idiot. I thought, yeah, you could. Can't. You take this little area over here, just staircase and walk up. And then we head before the leader. That person. Very well, the mortals are unable to see us. Nonetheless, many among us who believe in resistance. I don't know. Need to talk to him. Ooh, he looks funny. Oh, I know why. There you go. Completing your first task as the Guardian. Practice your duties. Well, yeah. Mary Wings, are ready to undertake your own duties alone. Governor Princess. Very good. Young as whatever. And then he talks about how you have to take the crest of benevolence up there to the tree on top. You saw that one tree during the intro cutscene. That's the tree they talk about. So let's head up. Now there are some treasure chests on the way up here. You can get them now or get them later. It won't matter. But I do prefer to get them as soon as I can. I'm gonna walk over here. Next floor, I think. There they are. Right there. So I actually went one floor too far. What's the right floor? Go down around. And for some reason, I like to pan out for this, and you feel really small. I don't know why, but I do. So the most time you're gonna do is do this and battling. Wake Ribbon, Robin, whatever. Most of the most of the items you collect will be alchemist stuff. We'll get to that later. Or alchemizable items. There you go, alchemizable items. Now let's check the right side, because usually when there's a gift on the left side, there's a gift on the right side. Yep, right here. And this one is Veil of Holy Water. That is the repel of this game. Keep away monsters for a little bit. There's also a gift down here. Do you like hiding these for no good reason? I mean, they're nice little items to have in the beginning of the game. Got 50 coins, which in hindsight is hardly anything, so. Still trying to see if I can rotate the camera. Can't yet. And then you talk to him to make you move, since you could not wander up here before. It's kind of the system of, hey, look, you have to talk to that person before you actually can get up here. We're not allowing you to miss a plot point. Continue up a little bit more. See if there's any more treasure chests. I'm double checking. Nope. We're good. Now offer to the tree. Name. It's got a really complicated name. I just don't remember it. Just call it Tree. So it's a good name for it. The Tree. So it's the only really important tree of a plot line. Well, there's gonna be another tree, but that's kind of blue. That's really obvious to tell the difference between the trees. So we offer up the benevolence to the great tree. and it absorbs it. And then flashes. Okay. And is perfectly normal. Not really much. Well, most trees, when you offer the crystal form of thanks, would normally glow. I don't know. Who and to who we offer the benevolence we gather not truly beautiful. It's like a really complicated word. It's like Yurgadish, Yazurgadish. Guardians guard it. Basically, the Stench are in charge of guarding this tree and giving it thanks. So now you need to do attachments to Guardian Angel Falls is both convoluted and inconvenient. Henceforth, allow me to use the form of a Draz only when formally dictates. I take it. Okay, if you really want me to put it in normal English, it says, "Do you want me to just call you this?" And only when it's formal. I recommend I succumb to my. Yeah, I'm just talking in normal English. For goodness sakes. Telling the succession. Yeah, just shut up, man. You just